Hey guys, welcome in for another episode. This one is going to be a little tournament we're running in the X-Clan, and by we're running I mean X-Clan's running. Luck of the Booster, and pretty much we get 6 booster tickets, we open them up, and whatever you get you've got to use it as a team, whatever plates you want. And so the rules are you got to use whatever you pull, and you can evolve from that. So, in regards to him with his Charmander, he pulled a Mega, I believe. No, maybe not. He must have pulled a Charmander. But the rules are with the Megas, because you can't just place them straight in a deck, you got to use them from their first step. So if it was Beedrill from Weedle, Charizard from Charmander. So, those are what the rules were. And I'll talk more about the game that I'm doing now. So, I'm just going to back up my Noibat right about now, so I can look to hurdle jump and just cause a bit of trouble. That's what I like to do. So I'm just going to throw out my Vibravas, stop him from getting any further, and Ledian comes out. Alright, so I've got to watch out for that gold. Pretty much one of the only golds on the team. But as long as I get my physical on his physical, that should be a good matchup. Oh, I can go for the miss, and at least with a double edge, it's not just me getting knocked out, so that's a bonus. You'll also notice there that I've got a Kakuna sitting on the bench. Yep, that was one of my pulls. If you remember back my booster pulls a little while ago, probably about a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that I want to be using these mons for tournament, and that's this one here. So just hurdle jumping, taking the entry, make sure he can't get anywhere. Just gonna try and cause a problem. If I can whirlwind the Butterfree, then that'll be very, very nice for me. But I'm going to switch my Kakuna out on the bench because I need to get that off the bench, and also gives me another runner. Cocoon is a difficult one. That's the only way I can use him, is just dropping him on an entry point. Come on, give me that poison sting. There we go. So Kakuna finally paid off. I'm going to get my Beedrill out, and that's going to help me with a bit of mobility. I'm just going to end right about there with moving up. So we're threatening this round with Charmander, and now I'm just going to back it up with Noibat, so now I can hopefully start attacking and doing some funky things. If he gets a dig here, then I can potentially be in some trouble. But yeah, Supersonic, so he's going to be now confused, so that's not going to be good for him. I mean, he's only got misses, and he's going to evolve off that anyway, so it's not terrible, but it just means he won't be able to get his dig so easily. Oh, Phantom. Going for the outer lane. Respectable position right there. But I'm just going to try and attack Charmander right here. See if I can't. No, I can't. See if I can't get a knockout, is what I'm going for. I'm just going to continue on the pressure. I can always reach back with my bat, and oh, there we go. So Vibrava to Flygon, finally got an Evo off, so that's going to be useful, very useful. Let's see what else I can do here. I'm just going to check Noibat back now that he's threatening. And when he's done threatening, then alright, if he takes me out here, I could potentially be in some trouble. No, Confuso, so that's alright. So what I do have, if we look at my plates just here, I've got a max revive, and that's going to be using right now. Get my Noivern out, surround him, take the threats away, and now I've definitely got a big mon advantage. All my mons back on the board, Ninkata confused. He's got a long throw, so I nearly fell for that. I'm just got to make sure I don't. Oh. Sorry, as you can probably tell, I'm sounding a bit funny and looking a bit tired, because I'm a bit sick at the moment, so it's been pretty horrible the last couple of days. Been feeling pretty horrible, I should say. So I'm just going to back up on this side with Noivern, and just going to start positioning all my men. I've got no reason to rush, and let's just see what we can do here. Mud shot, 40 on 40, alright, that's good for me. He gets the MP less, so he's 1 MP now. So I'm just going to move up one more with Noivern, and then I can look to moving my other mons around and positioning a bit better. So I'm just going to go up here and get ready to have a little look at that Butterfree. 70 on 50. I must say I'm getting like dream rolls right about now. My second Flygon out, so it's looking very, very good for me. I'm not going to attack this time. Last time I got the double edge on my miss. One other thing with this tournament, we can't level up any of our mons, so we're going to use them from level 0. Here we go. So got the 100. No more of this double edge. So I'm going to block off the entry points, lock this game down, and we'll go from there. So that should pretty much be game about now. He's got to try and take something out to be of any use. Best thing I'd say would probably be Ninkata. Oh, long throw, forgot about that. So he long throws his Phantump, and I'm just gonna go get in its way so it doesn't have free passage down to my goal. I'm already confused. Alright, so he steps back, which is interesting. I would have thought he would be pressuring down to my goal, but he's gonna look at... Oh, I thought he was gonna look at trying to confuse me. So I should have attacked there. Butterfree would probably be a perfect attack target. So I'm just gonna move on right up close, make sure I've got enough mons to cover both entries where the threats are coming from. So that putting that pressure on his goal, I think possibly could have been a good idea for him to just make a run for my goal, since I was all up around his. Here we go. Flyway is just popping off all the time, and let's get attacking. If I can start taking out some of these mons, then I'll be in a good position. And startling powder, so it's gonna sleep me. So I believe that sleeps and paralyzes or poisons. Does all three, or just randomly. It's a pretty cool effect, although sometimes it can backfire. Like if you've already paralyzed them and then you end up sleeping them, that ain't good. Draco meter going down. Butterfreeze is only above 70, and it doesn't land anywhere. So I'm just gonna wake up my Vibrava right about now. Forgot that with the new room matches, is it defaults to 3 minutes. So that's pretty. It's tripped me out a couple of times because it's a completely different ball game when you're playing 3 minutes compared to 5 minutes. There we go. So knock out my own Vibrava. That was not a great roll for me. Definitely not a great roll. I'm just going to keep on attacking. See if I can't get a weak point on his goal. Let's getting powdered. What am I going to be? Sleep again. So he can actually start... No, he can't because he's got the negative marker. So he takes that marker off. I want to wake mine up so he can't just walk through me. Oh, he's going for my Beedrill. No, he doesn't. That's surprising. I would have definitely thought he would have went for that Beedrill right about there. I'm just going to move... I'll just move Noivern to the middle. Alright, yeah, so he's definitely going for the rush down to the goal, which I thought he would have done when he long throwed, or he should have done. I'm just going to attack. No, I won't attack. I'll just get him away so I can surround him if he jumps over towards the goal. Alright, so he's making some good waves. I'm just going to surround him here. Take his bonds off there. He's only got 30 seconds left. I would be in some trouble if he continued to walk down there. So I'm just going to start attacking. See if we can't get this done. And there we go. So I've got to try and take over the entry point again, just to lock him down. Make sure we're not gonna have any problems. So he's got 21 seconds left, and I'm just gonna back up Beedrill in case he dies. Checking on his baits. Luckily he hasn't been on Evolve as Charmander. And maybe I can even get a double spin on my... No, double edge isn't bad though, because it takes him out, which is a bonus. He gets his Evo, but he won't be able to use it in time, so that's a bonus. So let's see. He's moving back onto his entry. He doesn't get surrounded. I'm just going to move on up and just pressure him. So he's just got to try and take everything out. And so he's just going to turtle for the last 10 seconds. He's not going to get anywhere. Got knocked out. If he made a run down and got into the goal, that would be impressive. Oh no. Alright, so I've got... If I get Flygon out, Vibrava out, and then he gets the yellow and wins in the last seconds, oh, that'd be terrible. Great for him. I mean, like, big props to him. Oh, so he's coming down for the surround. Alright, so that's trouble. I've got to attack. I can't stop keep playing passive and trying to take entries now. Alright, so Hurricane going off. Here we go. Ledian got the weight. If I can keep getting the Hurricane, then I should be alright. Hopefully. Then you won't be able to get the move that Ledian. Alright, I'll take that as well. So that's the knockout. He's got to cover up the goal, and I should be able to get us around right about now. Before he tries to surround me, I've got to make sure I attack. I probably shouldn't have attacked, to be honest. I should have just surrounded, because now he gets his Ninjask, sorry. He gets to evolve his Ninkata to Ninjask. So with that being done, he's all out of time because it takes time to evolve. Time up win. So that's my first win of this booster tournament. Hope you guys let me know if you like these concepts and you like the idea. I love the concept, and big ups to X-Attack, I believe. He's the one who instigated it in our clan. So thank you, X-Attack, if you're watching. And hope you guys let me know if you look forward to seeing some more of these. See you next time.